So today, I'd like us to reflect on what it means to throw rocks at Jesus, as we had in our first reading. As we move towards the Holy Week in this Lenten season, the tone of our readings is gradually changing and changing. There is this increasing opposition or resistance to Christ that we keep reading in the text as we go along. There is opposition to who Christ was, and there is also opposition to his mission. And it's going to get even more and more intense as we enter into the Holy Week. In the gospel that we just heard, we hear that the Jews picked up rocks to stone Jesus. And his response to the action was that, "I've shown you so many good works for my Father. For which of these are you trying to stone me?" He had healed the sick, made the blind see, raised the dead, made the lame walk, and here he was being harassed and almost being killed. Now, I would like to invite all of us to focus on this gospel and briefly reflect on what it means to throw rocks at the Lord. The rocks that the Jews picked to throw at Jesus are symbols of opposition or resistance. They are metaphors of hostility towards Christ. The rocks are symbols of vice or sin in the human life. That's what they stand for. And they stand for anything that is antithetical to Christ or anything that goes against a life of virtue. I invite us also to imagine that each one of us carries their own rocks, just the way how the Jews did. And some of the rocks are small and others are huge. There are some who carry 2 rocks. There are others who carry 10 rocks. There are others that carry 15 rocks. Sin or vice are these metaphorical rocks that each one of us carries in some form. And we cannot say that we don't have any rocks that we carry. As we enter Holy Week and come close to the end of this year's Lenten season, we can be able to ask ourselves, what kinds of rocks or sins do I need to put down or to let go of? What vices or weaknesses or sins do I need to bring to the sacrament of reconciliation and ask the Lord to unburden me of? We all have somewhere a rock or rocks that are directed at Jesus. And the Lord is asking us for all the good things that I've done for you in your life, for all the good things that I've done for you in your family. For which of these are you trying to stone me? We also are aware that rocks have weight, so somehow they burden us. And they preoccupy and also busy our hands so that our hands are no longer available for us to use in service to others. Rocks busy our hands that they are no longer available to hold hands with others and also to offer comfort and solidarity to those who need it in a world that is broken. So rocks do not only affect our relationship with Christ, but they also make us unavailable to others, especially through service to them. Today, as we continue with our Mass, may we in this Mass ask the Lord to offer us insight into what sins or vices that we carry in our hearts. And this very Friday, evening, we have a Mercy Night at St. Joe's Center. We have an opportunity to celebrate the sacrament of reconciliation and also an opportunity for us to throw away any kinds of rocks that we have and reconcile ourselves with Christ. So each one of us is invited to this festive of mercy that is going to happen tonight in this evening. May God's grace give us the courage we need to reconcile with him, especially through prayer and also through the sacrament of reconciliation. Amen.